In the wake of Hurricane Florence, many home and business owners will have a property claim, and they may not see an adjuster for weeks. There are a number of steps they need to take in the immediate aftermath of a storm to avoid insurance claim settlement problems. Joining us now with just what to do in these situations is Dick Tutwiler from Tutwiler and Associates. Good to have you back.
Well, thank you very much. Glad to be here.
There's a lot going on in Wilmington, North Carolina right now because of Hurricane Florence. A lot of us have friends and family up there. Some residents here have other homes. What should people be doing now as the recovery is going on?
Well, first, and I think everybody's gotten this message out, life's health and safety issues are first, and that's going to be a big deal because even as of today, there are communities there's no access to. But once people are allowed back in, there's going to be issues of they want to get their life back as quick as they can, and if they have flood insurance, and that's a big deal because that storm, from what we've read and heard about, it is primarily a flooding event. If they have flood insurance, they have to be careful about what they do so that, number one, they mitigate their damages, and number two, preserve and protect property that's damaged by flood. Now, let me say this, from what I've heard, there are maybe 15% or less people up there actually have flood insurance. So there's going to be a lot of folks that have no insurance whatsoever. And in those cases, their mindset may be, well, I'll just throw it away, tear it down, and get rid of it as quick as I can. But I will tell you that even if you don't have insurance, you need to preserve and protect and photograph your property and document what your losses are, because you may have some issues with the IRS that they may provide some relief for an uninsured casualty loss situation. So, and people that do have flood insurance, who knows when the adjusters are going to get out there.
Right.
They don't want to throw their stuff away. Again, document, and preserve it so that people know exactly what happened out there. And, it's a very sad situation. The other issue that not to get too far in the weeds, is issues concerning concurrent causation or anti-concurrent causation clauses, and that deals with if you have a wind and a flood loss, which pays what, and what does that policy pay for? For people who don't have flood insurance, they need to inspect their property to see if there are issues out there that they can make a wind claim. Even though 2 or 3 feet of the property may be damaged from flood, maybe a window or a roof was open and damaged it before the flood comes in. So again, you need to do a lot of homework.
Right.
Don't rush in there and just throw your hands up and say, I'm going to throw this stuff away and try to rebuild. That's not a wise decision.
Will Tutwiler and Associates be going up north?
Yes, we are. We are mobilizing right now.
Good. And I'm sure having you there will help a lot of people who are overwhelmed, first of all, and have no idea where to start.
No question about it. We did Hurricane Sandy, and this is the same event, same type event.
And as hurricane season is underway, I guess we all should just be documenting everything now before something like this happens.
You need to review your insurance coverage to make sure you're covered.
Right.
And if you're not covered, then plan accordingly.
Okay, good stuff. For more property claim advice, you can visit publicadjuster.com or call 800-321-4488. Dick Tutwiler, thank you very much for joining us. Daytime will be right back.